Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Hall of Fame series. Today, I have with me Sweta from Australia. She's an IT professional. She was born and brought up in Asansol and now currently based in Australia with her daughter and her husband. So, Shweta's biggest achievement with Navitae in her journey was she has lost so far 11 kgs and she is at her right weight currently. So, a big congratulations to you, Shweta. And thank you so much for making the time out for the Hall of Fame interview.
All good.
All right. And
Yeah.
Shweta, please, I have only given a brief introduction. If you wish to tell a little bit more about yourself, that would be great.
Thank you, Roma, for giving me an opportunity and the very important thing, making me a part of your Navitae family. I am Sweta, and I'm an IT worker with who has got her eyes stuck to the screen and body to the ergonomic chair. And same time, I'm a mom of 7-year-old, as Roma said, and who is my racing heart, and she's a real racing heart for me. Now, how much my chair is ergonomically correct, and I have got a very supportive family. It's at the end, it's me who has to conduct that balancing act, which I understand. And like any, if you look into any business as usual activities, like which is competing with innovation, it's never an easy balance. And same is happening day to day with every one of us, like where your brain and heart wants to explore more, do more, create more, and your body is aging. And it's the same thing for me, like going around. So earlier, my daily aspirations, like my to-do list was quite aspirational, and I used to get exhausted very, very early. And yeah, and that's when I was looking into something when the program was introduced to me by one of my friend. And but it rose to my trust when I witnessed those results with my husband Amit. And and I had my own baggage, like I had like back pain, which was continuing from postpartum time, and there was I was also suffering from plantar fasciitis and all those things. um, I visited physiotherapist and tried yoga as well, but everything at the end needs a discipline and a commitment, right? Which was an impaired factor with my curriculum. And that's the place when I realized I should be joining this program to unleash some of the miracles that it is going to offer me. So that's my background, like where I started with. And yes, I'm continuing with my journey here in Navitae.
Amazing, Shweta, amazing. And Shweta, you also mentioned that you have a daughter and who really makes your heart race. Yeah. So, how was that? A growing daughter and so much of energy behind your daughter. How was that affecting you at that point in time, and how has things changed for you now?
Yes, so of course, when like you have unconditional love like for your kid, like any mom has that, and we all compromise our health to multitask things. Like while cooking, we use will peep in out like to her, like for me, it was like for her and seeing if she's safe, if she's feeding well, like herself, if she's maintaining her everything and she's not getting hurt. So I had to jump around a lot, even if I'm doing something, even I'm working there, and it's sometimes tossing your health and tossing your brain like health as well. And she loves having a piggyback on us, and she's a spoiled from my dad, like her dad, and that's why she always wanted to piggyback on me, and it was really painful for me to like, and even she was like 3 years, like 3 years, like piggyback was like it came to be a difficult task for me, like when I had to rise her from the squat position to the erect posture. And those were some of the places where I used to feel, I got a back pain. I'm like, even not hit to the midlife crisis, I'm having those all pain. And so that was one of the things which I wanted. Like I want myself to be fit so that I can carry my daughter well. I can play with her tags well, and it was like always, no, I'm feeling exhausted, I want to go back to my room and relax and watch TV. That And my kid was so grumpy on me, so it all continued for some time for me. And I remember I visited that physiotherapist, and that was one of my area where I wanted to, like, I want myself to be flexible enough, but it didn't help me out because, yes, there were a lot of things which I had to do, which and the rhythm gets lost every time. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you were missing to not be a active mother with your child. You wanted to be really, really active, and your not being fit was pulling you back. I can understand how you what you must be going through, Shweta. So when you joined the program, what were your main goals to achieve from the program?
Yeah, so a quick background, like where I started with, I was 67 kg and I'm a vegetarian and I don't have any sweet tooth. I love green tea and have no fascination for like towards a rice. And that makes the
You're
planning
a
like very
dream. You're a
challenging.
dream Navitae customer. You're
Yeah, indeed.
craving.
And yeah, and that was actually a plan. Like for me, it was a very challenging plan because uh, where I need to cut down from my meal, like I was plant based and everything is like perfect. Like where I can, what can I do for myself? Like where I can make myself fitter and all those. And I remember the first month in the program, like you made me eat so much, Ruma. Like there wasn't a slightest drop. Rather, I got an increase in weight to 300 to 4, like 500 gram over there and yes, and I think you were testing water with me around my like stamina and all those things, like how my muscles are, and it was a teary eye moment for me. I remember, and I remember at the same time, Navitae threw us a plank challenge. And I realized then the season members were achieving more than me, than my a minute achievement, which I was really proud of. Like I could do 1 minute plank challenge. And then I saw like everybody was so good in front of me. And my whole workout changed over there. My lunges, wall squats, like were giving me knee ache. And I remember Amit trying to correct me as well to my posture, but like every wife, I refuted his advice, and I I was looking for your guidance, and there I realized probably I need a coach and to guide me well where I should be going, and within the process, I felt like some probably my goal changed. It was not the weighing machine what I'm weighing on. It was more like the targets, how many push-ups I can do, how many like how long I can do the wall squat, like how many lunges I can do, how lower I can go back, and how and in the process it makes me look more fitter, like how I was going. And I realized then it was like we hear and we say and we apply in our work, like measure what matters. It is applied to myself as well, like measure what matters. Like the happiness scale is not aligned to your weighing scale, it's aligned to your fitness and stamina. And I think your video says the same thing and all, like your it's not, don't look on the percentage, and still you're saying go behind your fat percentage, increase your muscles over there. Those are some of the things like you should be looking into. So it changed the outlook of entirely like how I look into, like it was not the not even for the food, like I can, like you have, like I've never seen somebody saying, yeah, 80 20% that Pareto chart, like go with the 20% indulgence. You can still go for it, but there are things which can pull off those toxins away from your body, like, and that's the key thing which drives it. So yes, in the journey I learned so many things, and that literally helped me a lot. I My push-ups has increased. I know still it's not perfect, but that's what, like, it keeps me going, and the journey is still continuing. That makes me like setting one and the other goal. And I feel like the compliance chart which you have got, it
Yeah.
always inspires me. Even if in the last goal, like if I'm feeling, oh, I'm still like I won't be able to match it. I just got Sunday to fill it up, so I'll do like, okay, finish up in the last exercise. I can't help it, like just do it. So sometimes it helps me, and of course Rebe always sharing like you are going behind. So, and I always see Amit's like score is like, oh, you have done well, Shweta, you have to you have to catch up. Yeah, so it's always the same as every Friday. Like every Friday, I like every Thursday or something I receive from her, like, yeah, I know I to do it. So those things pushes you well, and I really find it really exciting sometimes. Like, yeah, if I really, the week where River has not messaged me, I really feel something is missing me there. The compliance report, like I remember some one of the week it was not. I was feeling so gloomy, like why there's nothing coming up from the Navitae. Yes, so it's really nice, like the way we operate, and the challenges. I really miss those challenges like now, but it was some of the things which was really exciting, and the members are superbly charged, and that really inspires me. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. So, Shweta, you mentioned about food, you mentioned about exercises, right? And what other aspects do you feel you got benefit from?
Yes, I sorry I missed that. So I'm now 57 kg, like even like 56.5, just oscillate between that. And that also because of me, I sometimes get into that 20% indulgence over there. But yes, there are a couple of rather two tips from your side. One was hydration, the second was sun exposure. And we all read so many things and getting like sun exposure carcinogenic and all those things, but I remember one of your posts and one of the video which said we are from the land of farmers, and that really gave, and it's little exposure to sun is not good, is not carcinogenic. So that really, like that really gave an outlook like, yes, of course we are that, why can't we just enjoy the sun? And even hydration, like it sounds very trivial, like yes, hydration is like we all do hydration, but if you start counting how many liters you have, you realize like you have not even like
Yes,
you are not drinking even 1 liter.
yes,
So, and it has an impact to the whole health and the weight, of course, at the end, which is not a very primary parameter, but it's your health is actually affected a lot about hydration. Like if you start drinking a lot, you'll feel like you're no cramping, no, like you feel good, like you're glowing, and you some of things like it's really working well. Like some of the toxins comes out of that. I feel like I feel stressed, I drink a lot of water, don't drink anything, so those things helps a lot. Yeah.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. So, with all of these, Shweta, that you've been doing your exercises, the food, and you mentioned we give you a lot of food to eat, and I totally accept and not apologetically accept. Because we
Yeah.
believe in eating more, but the right kind of food. We do not believe in starving. So, and then you also mentioned about sunlight and water. So you did see a change in your weighing scale, which is, 10, 11 kgs now, which is a huge thing. Other than that, what other benefits have you been seeing in yourself? Scale moved. Scale is something we can see. What about,
Yes.
is there any non-tangible things that you achieved during this time that you cannot measure on a weighing scale, but you can
Yes.
feel inside of you?
Yeah. Yes, there has been a bright impact on other facets of like my life, day-to-day life. Um, when like I can give an example like how it starts like a day. Like it's when I start my day with a workout. Uh, I generally prefer doing it like in my garage with the shutter like up, where I can see the nature around me, like sky above, trees around, and it helps me to connect with the like to the soil, and feels like it's connecting to the nature, as well as connecting to myself. Like when after like your warm up and all those things, you'll start feeling like with your like now I'm with doing dumbbells thanks to you. So like makes me feel like I'm sweating with that, and the perspiration are trickling down the head, like I can feel my skin, I can feel my heart pounding and muscles pumping up. It makes me feel that I'm alive. One thing, like, and it not only relieves me from the toxin of the food like we process every day, and even the processed food, it also takes away the toxin of the stress from the body. Like it gives me some time to think and gather myself. What is the next thing? Which how can I make the day more improved, like improved version of the last day? So it helps in those thinking and positive thing, and sometimes it sheds off like some of the negative thinking over there, like no, 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 it's not going to work, because and that comes with like when I'm doing like some jumping jacks and all those, it it feels like so natural, like it when it comes. And the most important thing, it makes me feel that I'm alive. Like it's my time. It's not any other person's time. And it goes back to your saying, Ruma, as well. Like unless you are healthy, you can't help others. And that's true. That's really true. I have internalized that. Like I need to be fit and healthy to help others, like to help my family members. Otherwise, I can't do it. Like I will be bedridden. Yeah.
Yes, yes. That's amazing. That's amazing, Shweta. So the back pain that you used to have and your ability to carry your daughter, how has that changed or improved over time?
It's like now I can sit down in a squat position. I can take her and rise on like in the erect posture, and I can really walk, like really run with her on the piggyback. And she enjoys, even if she's 7 years. Like I never used to do it when she was like 4 years. So it's an
Wow.
amazing turn change for me. And yes, we play tag, we play hide and seek, like we always feel supercharged, like whenever like she's here. And she feels like, and I remember one day she said, the way you play with me, you sound like you feel me like, sorry, I'm blabbering. So it seems like you are my sister, not my mom. And I give you, wow, that's a compliment to me, like to my fitness level.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's a moment to be proud of, Shweta. I mean, that's so amazing. That's so amazing. And in fact, this is a real case of somebody reversing her age. You are fitter than what you were a few years back. So I mean, that's an amazing gift. And if we can continue this process of making you fitter and fitter and fitter, and you becoming fitter and stronger, then just imagine, how happy your daughter is going to be.
Yes, she
Yeah.
will be indeed. Yes, and my husband too, because he can offload some of the things to me now. Yeah, you're
Ah,
fit enough. Do it.
be careful.
Yeah, but he's also a member, and he has seen a lot of change. So
Yes,
it's like spread up between us. So he can't have those excuses. Yeah,
absolutely.
joke.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Shweta, tell us also, how are your family members perceiving you now? Are they seeing any change in you, your friends, your family, your colleagues, and what do they have to say about you with your journey of
Yeah.
transformation?
Yeah, the first thing I'll say, my mom, like she became a recent member in the Navitae family, and she and looking us like Amit and me, like she was like, "Oh, I want to be a part of this program. Like, what's in there?" And she showed that excitement level, and of course, she has her own. Like everyone comes with their own baggage, and she has her own like things. So it's like she's enjoying now, and I know why she's enjoying now. Like the whole journey is so beautiful. um like I have told about my daughter, like she thinks my fitness level is such level. Amit is like, yeah, of course, we have to stick to each other, like the way we are wed, and I have, like we have done 21 fairas, what you say.
Yes.
So like things, hopefully touch wood, things can't be separable for us, but then inseparable for us, I mean. But at the end, like I know he's like he has started like, yeah, you look younger, like you look beautiful. So those are the good compliments which I received from him. But yes, the to my delight, it's not only the weight which has come down. Like I'm shopping, I'm shopaholic, so I love shopping, and I'm shopping for my wardrobe. So that's another delight which has given it, like Navitae has given it to me.
Wow.
Yes,
That's
interesting.
amazing. That's amazing, Shweta. So this is wonderful. Husband giving compliment, mother getting energized. And I wanted to compliment you for that also, Shweta, for Latika ji to get inspired by her daughter and her son-in-law and then start the journey herself. That is just amazing. For any woman in her age to take a fitness at this level, it's just hats off to her. So I'm sure she's watching this and she'll be very, very proud of you, Shweta. And thank you so much. And one of the major pain or hurt that I have is I could not help my mother. And when I see daughters are helping their mother, I mean, that really touches my heart. So that's amazing. And I'm sure she will be super, super duper proud of you, Shweta. Now, so your daughter
Yeah.
is seeing you as a sister. Your husband is finding you more youthful. Your mother is getting energized by you. That is amazing. What challenges did you face to get to this level, Shweta, on the way? And what did you have to
Uh,
overcome to actually achieve this level?
yeah, the first challenge was the bringing in that discipline in within me. Like that's what I faced during the like when I started with the yoga,
Uh-huh.
and even with physiotherapists. Like it's not one stop thing. Like you have to continue your journey like that. And what helped me there is like again the whole outlook changed during the journey. Like the challenges was just thrown to us, and like sometimes. Peer pressure throwing us on a different outlook, like this is not the weighing machine scale thing, it's more about making you fitter. So that outlook, your some of the videos really inspired and making us read some of the books. Like I already read Atomic Habits earlier, but Ikigai was something new to me. Like yes, I knew the name, but sometimes you're like, yeah, you just procrastinate on those things, like I'll read it later. So some of those books, and which really taught us like eating portions, have a purpose in life. Those things are very vital even for us, like even at this stage, applying to us, applying to the work life, applying to the any corners of the world. So some of the things were really helpful in our journey. And we used to, and some of the hackathons where we participated, we learned from each other a lot, and that was a very community kind of a bonding which I saw over there. Like I know there's not many people are there now, and they are like everybody inspiring each other. But the community which we found in the start, like some of the key members, and they are really active sometimes. But even if I'm like a listener, I still enjoy those conversations, like the way they express themselves and all. But yes, those are some of the key things which helped me in my journey. Um, and that brought me the commitment level. Like it made me more enjoyable and not like yeah, I have to do my exercise. Like it's not a boredom thing. Like
Yes.
it made, even if I'm watching TV, I prefer doing an exercise in front of that,
Mhm.
so that I can complete one of that. So by that you finish your one show, but on the side you actually finish one of the shows for yourself, like
Yes.
for your body. So yeah, so those are some of the good things, and it become a part of your life, just like a daily curriculum, just like you brush your teeth. Workout is something like that. Just make it a part of your life and just embrace it. So, and the goodness will embrace you. Yeah.
Amazing, Shweta. Amazing. That's so wonderful. Yes, there are challenges. It is not a journey where it's because we have to change our entire thinking process. Like you said, exercise is not a chore anymore for you. It is now a part of
Yes.
your being.
No.
You know
Yes.
and
Being.
yes,
Yeah.
it's a part of your being. It has become a part of your identity now. So yes, and until those kind of shifts happen, it is difficult to sustain it for the rest of our life, no matter how much people follow up with you, people push you to ask you, have you completed your exercise? But unless that comes from within, it cannot be a permanent change. So that's really really amazing to hear, Shweta. And now one last question: what would be your message to the people who are listening to you right now?
That's a very tricky one because we embrace a lot of things with the process. One key takeaway for me was to understand what matters in life, like measure what matters. Like that's what, like we listen to it, we never internalize those things, and we never apply on ourselves. Like and that's what I learned. Like don't measure yourself on the weighing scale. Like that's the last parameter. Like the one you should be measuring yourself is the fitness. Like if you don't survive the age, like god knows who has got how many like how many numbers in their ages, but then at least you can make yourself fitter so that even god can be proud and help you out. Like yes, you are the one who is a suitable survivor for this life. Like just go on with your life. I have seen people in like some of the people who have been doing a lot of workouts and all around me and even in my neighborhood. Like they're surviving till 80s, beyond 80s, and they're 90s, and they are doing like they're every time they're mowing around, and I really like get inspired and admire them. Like this age, they're mowing the like land, and it's amazing. Like they have that, and that's not the man of the family, the woman of the family is doing. Like she has got that stamina, and really that inspires me. Like you need to be that fitter so that you can do your work and not feel burdened on anyone else.
Amazing.
And that's a confidence that builds you. Like the purpose of the life, like I need to be always working in a working condition so that nobody, like everyone can come to me and embrace me, like not feel burdened around those things. So, and that's something of messaging which I would like to give it to everyone.
Amazing,
Like
Shweta.
enjoy your life. It's a very
Amazing.
short life. Just health and fitness.
Yes, absolutely, and not be a burden on the people, especially on our children. They should have a happy life. If we have brought them into the world, it's our responsibility to keep them happy. And to a child, nothing is more precious than a healthy set of parents. So
Yes, agree.
wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Shweta, for your time. Congratulations once again. It was lovely, lovely, lovely talking to you and hearing your story as well. And to all the audience who are seeing this, if you also wish to get results like Shweta, then I'll only say one thing. Whatever you understood from this video or this conversation, put your takeaways in the comment box below. Otherwise, it will just remain a conversation for you. The moment you write, you will start internalizing your takeaways and you will start implementing in your life and start seeing results. So, with that, thank you so much for watching us, and we will be back soon. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Truma.